or like in the position you are, because if you do it properly and you bring good vibes and you do your work, you will get a higher position in your job or in your situation.
Let's talk about your ex.
The cat just left, so good to go, we too. So today's video is not gonna be inside my room doing some speech, but rather a vlog, since my family is visiting this weekend. I mean the full week actually with them. So now it's time to pick them up close to Alphen, which is like a city close to where I live now. Then let's get to it. I always park the bike down there, as it's super close to the station. It looks like a bit like the Netherlands, this like station and everything, like in Amsterdam. So we are getting to Uppsala, and it's quite different. Like it gets really like green, and it's flat, not like in Stockholm. Looks a lot like Amsterdam and like the Netherlands. So now we're going to a Thai restaurant, which is like a buffet. I don't know, I was like looking up on Google Maps. So yeah, let's gonna check it out. And obviously I'm gonna go with my family, which they are right there like behind. So today I want to talk about the green flags or the things that look for in a leader, because that tells you that that person is a really good leader and a person that really needs to be like a manager or like a leader from a team, right? So the first thing is that they care about you. So they care about the team, about the members, and therefore they put people as the first place and their role behind. So they put you first and not their role as a leader. They ask you and they ask regarding the team and regarding how is everything going on the team, and like talking all the time about the team and not about you reporting to him and you reporting to that person, because it's more like a team. Therefore they understand that they are leading people, they are not leading robots or anything else, and they care about you, your health and your family, your friends. So it's like more about talking about life and not just work. How are you feeling in the job, and how are you feeling on the team, as well as how you and also if you're still feeling motivated for doing that job, and if you have enough tasks to do and you are busy, let's say, on your job. And therefore also they care about the health. In case you're working more hours than the normal, they really care about you, and like if you're doing a good job obviously, and basically not working more than 8 hours a day, kind of. It's pretty good actually. It's a Thai restaurant in Uppsala. So the second is that they love feedback, and they take the negative and the positive feedback, with more like constructive feedback obviously, as something good, as something that can be viable and that can help them in improving. Therefore they are always looking for improvement to get better. The third is that they set clear expectations from you, and therefore they will not come up with negative feedback. So they kind of like will let you know if you're doing good or you're doing bad in a performance review, but they will not come up with like a bad performance review that you will not expect. You will definitely know somehow who is leading on the group and who is doing better. If you're not doing better, he or she will let you know or give you some intuition that you're not doing good, and then you, as a good person following the leader, as a good employee, in that case, you will realize about that, and therefore you will need to change it at the end of the day. And therefore they always let you know what do they want exactly from you, what are the expectations that they have from you, and the things that you need to do in order to perform well. And they make sure you're always in the same page, both of you, or that you're in the same page, both the leader and the other person, like in that case the person following the leader from the group or from the team. The fourth is that they actually follow up, like somehow they know what you're doing, they know how, they check you up and they know if you're doing properly or not, so they follow you up and they see and are able to see your weaknesses and your strengths, therefore make them and therefore boost those skills and those stuff that you're good at. So they follow you up on your actions and your words, so therefore nothing is left behind them. They are always in control on the situation and on the stuff that is going on for the people that they manage. The fifth is that they are vulnerable, and by vulnerable I mean that they are able to show emotions, still even that they are able to show emotions without losing the respect that the other people on the same team do not lose respect for that team leader, and therefore have that vulnerability, and therefore that vulnerability is a sign of strength. The sixth is that they never criticize and say your weak points in public, and they talk good in front of other people about you, your strengths. They only criticize in private, and that's definitely, in my opinion, being a good person, not talking bad about, not talking bullshit on your back. So definitely a good and a great leader is that person that tells what you should improve and criticize you constructively in private and talks good about what you do good in front of the team. It's definitely something to mention. And the seventh is that great leaders roll up on your sleeves, and that means that if you're struggling with something and you need help, they will stop doing what they're doing in that moment and they will help you out, or maybe they will ask you if you need help from someone else, like an external person that can help you out, or maybe they stop doing what they are doing and they are actually going to help you out, because they always think about the team benefit, the team profit, or the team success, and not just in their success. And that's why obviously they are the leaders. That's something quite interesting also that I found out, and it's important. So therefore they do not sit back and just look at you how you're struggling. They actually help you out. And then the eighth is that they are great with boundaries. They respect your boundaries, and obviously you also need to respect their boundaries. They do actually respect if you cannot do something, or you're really busy, or you think that they should be done by someone else because that person is better in that specific skill or that specific skill or programming language or task or whatever thing. They will actually respect that and allow, or that the other person does that other thing which is better, that person. So they don't cross boundaries, lines so often, and if they do, they apologize right away. If there's something that you don't like or that person doesn't like, they apologize as fast as possible to avoid potential problems down the line after. And then the ninth is that they hold accountability in all their actions and own the blame, therefore 100% accountability. So if something is not going right, but if you're great in doing something and they think you need a promotion, they will allow you and they will give you the promotion because they know that you're going to perform better, maybe in a higher position or stuff like that. And obviously they also show accountability if something goes wrong. It's their fault, because that's why they are the leaders or the team lead or the manager of whatever. So they have accountability if something goes wrong. It's also their fault, obviously. So therefore, if you find a person and a leader that has all these different green flags and all these different points, do the effort, like make a lot of effort in the job that you're currently doing, or like in the position you are, because if you do it properly and you bring good vibes and you do your work as good and as fast, like with the highest quality, and even with like as fast as possible, they will eventually elevate you and they will recognize the good traits, and therefore you will get a higher position in your job or in your situation, or like in the company you are working for. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this video. It's actually raining. We're here in Uppsala and we're after gonna head back to Stockholm. Thank you so much for watching. As always, remember to subscribe here to Firmly Talking in case you haven't done that yet, and make sure you give it a thumbs up because it really helps out in making this channel bigger and greater as well. So, and also I'm here to see my last upload on the channel, which was last week because today is Saturday. So it's raining quite a lot. So as always, remember to stay always firmly.